The recommendation was that you need to seek approval from Ministry of Finance through Ministry of Health. Have you done that? And you said yes.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Where is this approval?
Where is it?
So, Honorable Chair, what we did was that in our budget presentation, the 2023-2024 budget presentation, we actually budgeted for 13-month salary payment, which we presented to the Select Committee, and it was approved. So that is the basis on which we paid the 13-month.
Mr. Chairman, a minute. The auditors have come in. Theirs is that you will need approval from Ministry of Finance. The Select Committee does not allot the budget. Ministry of Finance does that and gives every ministry what they are supposed to spend in a particular year. Such that if you are making any payments that is not sanctioned, you have to seek approval from them. So the question is simple. Have you sought that approval? Yes, no. That is what we want to know. If you haven't, tell us the reason why you haven't gone for that approval. What steps you are taking to go in for that approval?
Yeah, thank you very much, Honorable Chair. We have not gone to the Ministry of Health for that approval because because
you cannot justify. You haven't gone. So what process are you taking to go and do the needful? That is all.
Okay, Honorable Chair, going forward, we'll do that.
It is not okay. It is what the public financial management is asking you to do. So it is not your will. Okay, we will go. No, sir. The auditors are very clear. They are saying that you are paying a 13th-month salary and you have paid to the tune of 14.8 million Ghana cedis. What they are asking you to do the right thing. Is that process too difficult for Kolebu Teaching Hospital to do?
Okay. Going forward, Honorable Chair, we'll seek the approval.
You are not doing anybody a favor by saying going forward. That is what the law mandates you to do. So give me steps on how you are going to make sure you write to Ministry of Health asking that this particular infraction has been cited against us. They want it rectified. And so we are writing to you to forward this letter to Ministry of Finance to give us approval because we usually budget it through our IGF and then we pay. What we are asking you to do is do the needful when it comes to public financial management. Many a time, ministries, departments, and agencies think when it comes to IGF, the PFM rule does not apply. But it does. It does. So you cannot sit and refuse to carry out directives from the audit service on how to utilize IGF. You have to utilize it according to the law. So, Mr. CEO, we would want you to take steps and within a week report to us, show us a copy of the letter you have sent to Ministry of Health, asking that they forward it to Ministry of Finance, seeking approval on your behalf so that you do the needful. I mean, that's all. Let's make things easy for all of us.
It's well noted, Honorable Chair.
Yes, sir.
Chair, the recommendations of the auditor were in two legs. The first leg was that they should stop the payment of the 13th month salary. Have you stopped that?
Yes. So what we are struggling with currently is the payment.
Say, have you stopped that? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
Because we
have... Let me come in here, please. The IGF is public funds. You are taking it from the public, and you should spend it in line with the PFM Act. And so if the auditor gives a recommendation and you say you are not going to work with it, I don't know which laws you want to work with in this country.
Honorable Chair.
So you must put an immediate stop to it.
Honorable Chair, maybe I can give a background to it. This 13th-month salary was arrived at and the institutions were communicated to by Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Employment and Labor Commission, as well as Fair Wages and Salaries Commission, and the labor unions.
Dr. Ususeche, respectfully, if there's anything like that, give us the documents to show, and then we all make progress and move forward.
We have. So we thought that would suffice.
So please, did you show it to the auditors when they came to your outfit?
Yes, Honorable Chair, we do.
Auditors, can you please confirm? Because the CEO and the gentleman who just spoke didn't give any indication to that effect. They said they haven't done it. You were here. You heard them say they haven't written.
Honorable Chair, no such document has been given to us.
Respectfully, you are dear, cherished doctors. We ask that you go back and do the needful. And we solve the problem. Hey, doctors, even lawyers don't litigate like this. Oh. And you want to litigate on matters that is not within your purview. You don't have the strength to litigate. Yours is to take care of us and make sure we are good. So let's do the needful and move and make progress. Thank you very much.
Well noted, Honorable Chairman.
I'm confused here. I'm very confused. The auditor said, stop payment of 13 months salary and seek approval from Ministry of Finance through the Ministry of Health. What is so difficult about this statement? That the two of you are giving conflicting statements over here. We haven't done it. We are going to do it. Now that you've told Madam Chair that you understand, I don't think you understand what you said. So tell us, what do you understand?
Actually, it was a union request, and the government at the time subscribed to the fact that going forward, we, the hospitals, will be paying the 13-month salary. And like my colleague indicated, we have letters to that effect, and we can present to the auditors to see.
If you have letters.
Yeah, that communicated to us that we can pay the 13-month salary.
So if you have the letter, why didn't you give it to the auditors? So we've been talking about this. You have the letter. Do you have a copy over here?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, we have the letter instructing us from the Ministry of Health to pay the 13 months based on the collective bargaining agreement with the various unions.
Have you given that to the auditor?
That is what I indicated earlier, that we have forwarded it to the auditors.
Auditors,
do you have any communication like that?
Honorable Chair, I did indicate that we don't have that document.
Doctor, you are the finance guy, right? Where do you have that letter?
Yes, so I think...
Where? Question is, where do you have that letter?
Where?
Where?
No, we have it here. We have it. We even
you have the letter here.
Yeah, we brought a copy.
Can you make sure that you give one to the auditors, please?
Come again? Of course, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Let's go to the next infraction. The next infraction is unrecovered salary advance of 195,000. We recommend that the Chief Executive Officer should ensure that the Acting Director of Finance recovers the total amount. Have you recovered this 195,000?
Yeah, Honorable Chair, we have recovered in full all the 195,000.
Do you have evidence of it?
We have evidence of it.
Have you given it to the auditors?
We have shown it to the auditors, yes.
Auditors, could you confirm, please?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm that the entire amount has been recovered.
You see, that one, you had evidence. You gave it to him. The other one, give the letter to the auditors, and then so be before from. The next one is on paragraph 434, and Honorable Payto will take care of that, please.
Chair, thank you. This is about revenue loss. That is 2023 January to 2023 December. A total amount of 3,817,195 was unable to correct as a claim rejected by NHIS and then other, other private insurance. I want to know if you have making any steps to recover that and then pay same to Auditor General accounts.
Thank you very much. I think these were losses that were occasioned mainly by NHI policy restrictions. We did indicate the last time we appeared before this committee that we had some restrictions with the NHI policy. For example, multiple attendances at the hospital. When somebody presents or comes to the hospital, NHIS recognize just one claim. Meanwhile, we have different hospitals within Korle Bu Teaching Hospital. So you can report to the polyclinic, and then they will ask you to go to the eye clinic. They can ask you to go to the lab, but NHIS policy restricts you to only one claim per day. And then, which means that all the other places that you visit, the claims will be rejected.
Respectfully, have you brought this to the attention of the minister or the policymakers?
Yes, so the last time we presented, they asked us to write to the Ministry of Health, and which we did, and then we also did a follow-up with another letter. We have done all that, but we have not received any response from the ministry yet.
Okay, so Deputy Minister, if you would take it up and see to the resolution of this, we'll be very grateful. Thank you.
The next infractions on paragraph 437 and Honorable Eleplin will take care of that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The infractions: private health insurance indebtedness to the tune of 235,582. It was noted that Korle Bu Teaching Hospital provided healthcare services to private health insurance holders. However, the private health insurance providers owned the hospital a total amount of 711,018.28, with 445,436,000 recovered, leaving a difference of 235,581, as shown below. So it's recommended that the Chief Executive should ensure that the Acting Director of Finance recovers the total amount from the defaulting private health insurance. DG, do you have anything to say on this?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Currently, we have fully recovered all the outstandings from the private health insurance companies.
AG, can you confirm this for us?
Honorable Chair, total amount has been recovered.
Great. Let's move to the next one, paragraph 441. And Honorable Simon will take care of that one.
Thank you very much, Chair. The infraction is about a judgment debt of 113,500. But for me, what touches me is what caused the infraction. Medical negligence leading to death. One of them was overdose. The other one was exhumation of a body because the body that was given out to the family was the wrong one. So they had to go and exhume the body and then all that. I can imagine what the families would have gone through. And I want to sympathize with the family. I mean, it's becoming one too many. And I feel that we cannot continue to do this to our citizens. We expect professionalism. And so I want to find out what measures have been put in place to ensure that this does not happen. But before that, let me say, Minister, thank you for coming. You know well. I wish you well. And So I want to know what has been put in place to ensure that this does not happen, because we can't continue like this.
Hello. Honorable Chair, well, this issue occurred during the COVID restrictions. We had our hospital team and we also had the COVID team. The bodies were released. However, in taking the bodies out of the hospital, the external COVID team swabbed them. That was what occurred. So when the families notified the hospital, we had to, a request for exhumation was done. And the hospital actually paid the money as cost of the exercise because there was an advantage in disguise. In the training of pathologists, there is exhumation pathology, which the specialists have to go through. And normally what happens is that you cannot get a family to give a grave for you to exercise that. So this, though it occurred, it gave us the opportunity to train our people in matters regarding exhumation pathology. And so the cost was against the training and not actually the yes. So on the basis of that, it was the cost of the exercise, and then the cost of our team, the team that was supposed to learn from the exercise. That is what occurred.
I think this even makes it worse. I am appalled by this response, to be honest with you. I am appalled by this response because...
Honorable Chair, actually, like he mentioned earlier, because of the swapping, it was now the burden of the hospital to ensure that we correct. Yeah, I'm coming to do that.
Director General, what I'm interested in is you are supposed to recover the money. Those officers who caused this negligence, they were supposed to recover the amount from them and pay to the Attorney General's coffers. Have you done that?
That was the...
Yes or no?
Actually, that was the external COVID team who swapped the bodies. So, so we...
CEO, the answer we want is yes, we have. No, we haven't.
No. Yeah. Actually, we are sorry for exactly what happened, but we haven't still recovered.
CEO.
Yes. Mr.
The
Chair.
recommendation, let me read you the recommendation on paragraph 443. We recommended that the acting chief executive officer should recover the total amount of $113,000 from the officers whose negligence occasioned the payment of judgment debt and same paid into the Auditor General's recoveries account at Bank of Ghana, failing which the acting chief executive officer should pay. Have you done that?
Honorable Chair, we haven't done that.
Why not?
Well, looking at the two situations, both were difficult circumstances, and like...
Chief Executive Officer.
Yes, they were...
we give you 90 days to pay this $113,000. Thank you very much. And then show to evidence of that to the auditors. Now, let's move on to the next one. It's paragraph 445, please. And it's about rent defaulters. And they've defaulted to the tune of 268,000 Ghana cedis. What has happened to this amount?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Currently, as we speak, we've been able to recover 107,000 of the amount, and recovery is still in progress. We have written letters to the defaulters, and we're giving them a deadline of December 2025 to pay in full all the amount that they owe.
Auditors, could you confirm what he just said, please?
Honorable Chair, we can confirm an amount of 101,287.85 to have been recovered, leaving a balance of 167,426.15.
You have more outstanding than you have recovered. So when will you cover the rest of the amount?
So by end of December, we hope to have recovered the rest of the money.
End of December, the auditors will be there to confirm. That's a promise you are giving to this committee.
Yes,
and the
please.
whole country. They are watching you.
Yes, please.
All right. The next infraction is on paragraph 449, and that will be Honorable Eliklim.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the infraction, misapplication of 24-hour pharmacy drug fund. I think it has been discovered that the purpose of this fund, the monies have been misappropriated. I want to find out, it's to the tune of 12,260,112.91. Director, can you tell us when we are going to pay this money? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. So we have an arrangement with we took the money from actually our pharmacy account to make the payment when the pressure was on us to pay the 30-month salary. So we looked at the pharmacy account where we had surpluses, and that's where we transferred the money from to pay. We have arranged, and that by monthly installment, we'll be remitting those monies to the pharmacy unit. Thank you.
Sir, you told us you had budgeted for the money, and so you had the right to spend. And here you are telling us that you didn't have the money, so then you had to go and take money from the pharmacy drug fund. The fact that you have budgeted for something and you don't have the money, must you spend?
Honorable Chair, what I meant was that the pharmacy and the service budget is together. It is not separated. That is the hospital budget. So the hospital budget is made up of the pharmacy, the drug, and the services. So that is what we did. It's not separated that we are going to pay explicitly from service or drugs. But we said that we budgeted it.
Sir, why do you think we have separate accounts? At the Ministry of Health, there's the goods and services accounts, there's the compensation accounts, and then there's also the capital expenditure account. But who says if you want money from the compensation accounts and you don't have money, you can go to the capital expenditure account, all because it's the ministry's fund, and take money from there? Respectfully, you are flouting the PFM rules. Respectfully, you are flouting the rules. Let's all do the right thing. You doctors, your mandate is clearly spelled out for you. But where you have a lot of infractions like this, it doesn't speak well of all of us, especially our doctors who are managing some of these things. You don't have monies in the respective accounts that you draw the 13th month salary from. Then you go to the pharmacy account to go and take money from there because it is all money. But that is not the law. Monies that are put in respective accounts are for specific purposes. Otherwise, we'll just lump everything into one account. Otherwise, government will just lump all the monies into one big account and say, this is it is for Ghana. It is taxes that are raised for everybody. So then everybody, if you don't have money and you want money, just dip your hand in and take. Respectfully, that is not how we run public finances. Ministry of Health, you have to take a closer look at this and make sure the right thing is done. Already you have a lot on your plate. We've taken care of many cases and other equally important things that you should address. You shouldn't be sitting here to be addressing some of these things. So please. 12.2 million Ghana cedis. How much have you put in the account as we speak today? Monies that you didn't have that you took from the pharmacy drug fund. How much have you put back into the account to defray the 12.2 million Ghana cedis you paid for the 13th month account?
So we arranged that we'll pay it by monthly installment. And
the question is, how much have you put in? Because you paid in December.
We have
and
not
we
commenced.
Are in,
We have not commenced.
September 2025. So how much have you put in?
We have not commenced. We will commence next month, God willing.
Come on.
Madam, let me ask you something. Are these guys politicians?
No.
Yes. You see, when you say corruption, they will say politicians.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now let's move on. The next infraction is on paragraph 453, and Honorable Sebastian Day. Look, how long is it going to, what time limit do you need to pay back this 12 million?
So by 12 monthly installments, we'll be able to finish.
Sir, within 90 days, transfer that money back. Within 90 days. Otherwise, you come and face us again.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Because when you needed the money, you quickly withdrew it from other accounts. Pay that money back. And you still don't have the approval. Okay, people are pleading on your behalf that you should have 6 months. Yes. Why?
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Okay, they are your people. 6 months, pay back the money. Honorable Day, you have the next infraction, please. It's paragraph 453. And it's an original health directorate, Greater Accra region.
I have a public interest question. Yeah, I think Kolebu is done. But we will give you the opportunity. No, you haven't been discharged yet. Tell us the current state of our premier teaching hospital. Tell us the current state of our premier teaching hospital.
Honorable
And
Chair.
I also want you to throw light on the dialysis issue, the sickle cell issue that the NHIS has taken up. Throw some light on it for us, because I believe that a lot of patients are listening and they want to hear from you as to how you are managing this, so that the people who, for one reason or the other, are saddled with some of these diseases can also seek proper care. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, thank you. As we speak now, I can confidently confirm that patients need to come to our facility with only their national health insurance card, and they can access dialysis at no cost at all. We have also made sure that...
Since when did this start?
Well, we have been doing that for the past...
So there was a pilot phase, and after that, when it got fully rolled out, we have. And so people come in there with their health insurance, and then they get dialysis for free.
When did this start?
I think it was a latter part of last year. And it's continued since.
The latter part of last year, and it's continued
I have forgotten the exact timing, but I think right after the pilot phase was completed.
When was that completed?
Excuse me.
The pilot phase was...
Okay.
No, Mr. Chairman.
When was the pilot phase completed?
Madam Chair, January.
You are under oath. When was the pilot phase completed? See you.
Well, like the DJ said...
Respectfully, see you.
Yeah.
This is national television.
Yeah.
And you don't say what you don't know, especially when you know it is not the right thing you are telling us.
Okay,
so I'm asking you, when was the pilot phase completed? Respectfully.
Okay, Madam Chair, there was a directive from
If
government.
you don't know the exact dates, you can step it down. and provide us with the exact dates later on. Because you are under oath. You have sworn to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Like the, we'll go and cross-check and let you know exactly when we started the process.
Dr. Osu said here, you are on something. Respectfully, if the CEO will allow you to continue and then tell us.
Well, I think if it comes to the specifics, because I wasn't made aware that such a question will come up, I don't remember the details.
As for public interest questions, we ourselves are not aware. Yes. But as we sit here and the public tell us, this is our concern, can you ask, can you address this for us? We do the needful because we are here representing the public and the citizens.
But what I can confirm was that there was a pilot phase where we were giving money and then patients could come in and access the service. And when that elapsed, we ruled out the full implementation.
When did this elapse?
Those are the details, the fine details that I have.
Because I remember last year, that was in 2024, it was this project or this pilot was started.
Yes. So I think it's either, it was latter part of last year that we had that. Yeah. And then it has continued throughout, unabated. So what my chief said, that people come and get dialysis with their card, is true indeed. It's going on in Kolebu as of now.
Dr. Osu Seche, a lot of people are concerned, saying that that is not the case. That is not what is happening on the ground. Respectfully, see, when you have those kinds of ailments and you can't get care, you don't have anybody helping you with this. You are supposed. Where are you supposed to go to when you come to Kolebu? Where do you go to? You go to is it nephrology?
The urology Center of Excellence.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go there. What is the process? What are you supposed to do? You just present your card. It's not as easy as you sit here and say it. No, because I know people who have gone through it, and that is not the result, or that is not what they are given or they are told. So Kolebu, I'll see you respectfully.
Yeah, Madam Chair.
Let us walk the talk.
Madam Chair,
if we
I
say
can
we are,
confirm.
please hold on.
Yes.
If we say we are going on with free dialysis, and it is for a particular category of people, let's state it clearly, so that when I come and I know that I'm within the age of this, I qualify for free dialysis, then I go. I'm above 25, and so I don't qualify, or I'm above a certain income, so then I don't qualify. Then we know. But if you put it out there that there's free dialysis, I go there and all I get is frustration. Respectfully, it is difficult.
Chair, honestly now, like you mentioned, it's difficult. But we are giving the service for free to anybody who has National Health Insurance card at hand.
So I want you to sit here and tell us the process so that when I come, I know this is it.
Exactly so. Once you come and show your National Health Insurance card and you have gone through the process, they give you the treatment for free. You don't pay anything at all. Apart from that, we are also
respectfully, what is killing us is the process. So what process do they go through?
The process is a new patient. When you come in, you have to give out your card. They will process you to be, at least you have a card of Kolebu. Once you have that card, in addition to your National Health Insurance card, you are qualified for the service. And that is not all. We are also making a frantic effort to make sure that we are able to take majority of our patients out of the dialysis. So that is why we mentioned earlier on that we are working on the organ transplant issue. And that is what we are doing. This year, we have operated about 6 patients. Am I right? And God being on our side, most were successful. But we are not ending there. We are still going forward to ensure that it becomes widespread. So that's what we are doing, to ensure that we give service to our people at the time they need it most.
But you talked about the organ transfer thing. I want to find out if, I don't think we have an organ transfer law or anything to that effect. So, Madam Minister, this is also to remind your minister that it is very, very important that we have a legal backing to some of these things that we do, so that we will all be protected, both the patients and the person giving the care. That is very, very important, and I think we should look at that one. The next one has to do with...
Madam Chair. We're working on it diligently, and it's not just for the transplantation, but also for surrogacy and for that whole thing about infertility issues. So we are very much aware of it, and we're on course, and we're working on it. So expect to see something in Parliament soon. Thank you.
Thank you. The other one has to do with the sickle cell. Can you tell us the status of the free sickle cell that the public hospitals are giving to patients?
Well,
and whether NHIS is covering that as well?
Well, sickle cell disease is also one of the debilitating hematologic conditions that we have. And that one, I can say that you come in with your national health insurance and you are taken care of. But we also screen the patients. It's not only the systemic diseases, they also have eye conditions that you have to deal with. So that is why there's a need for the screening, which we do. Either we get the eye doctors to go to the sickle cell department, or they are referred to the eye center to be taken care of. So sickle cell disease, too, like I mentioned earlier, is also covered under national health insurance. Of late, what we have done is we have made sure that we have the chemistry and hematology labs within the sickle cell clinic, so that they don't have to travel far to the main clinic to get their labs done, so that it's going to be customer friendly, or in other words, it's going to be the client friendly. So we are ensuring that when they get there, it will become like one-stop shop. We handle all their cases and discharge them, Madam Chair.
Yeah, thank you very much, CEO. I pray and hope that we walk the talk, because sometimes people come to Korle Bu and they live with a lot of frustration, and they are worse than they left, especially with some of these diseases. The sickle cell disease, the kidney disease that we're talking about. So respectfully, I pray and hope that with the support of everybody, and you can do exactly what you are telling the people of Ghana today. On this note, I think I'll leave it for Chairman to conclude on whether you've been discharged or not. Thank you.
Sir,
thank you, Madam
Chair. Sir, you are discharged. Now, Regional